Alright. So, oh yeah, we got even more over there. This is the map for Cosmic Express, level map. I don't know that we have any, like, assumed easy ones sitting around to demonstrate the game, but sure, let's up over like Cassiopeia 4. Why not? Let's do this. So, basic idea of this game, you've got a little train that starts somewhere, and you pick up passengers and drop them off in their little boxes. And if you've successfully dropped them all off, you can leave, complete the level. That's really most of what there is to it. There's a few other small changes depending on the level. This one has two spots on the train, so I can carry two things at once. On some levels, you can only carry one. And one thing you might have even noticed in that little example there is that I couldn't even drop off the second purple guy, even though like I had him loaded and he was one space away from the box, because the exit wasn't open yet, so I couldn't move far enough to drop him off. So that could be tricky. Greetings, Angry Bunny. Mezzo. Let's see. I mean, this seems like super a thing to do, but is it not? Probably isn't, actually. For the aforementioned reasons with the double boxes being a problem. Because we need to drop one of these guys off before the end, so I can't just do something straightforward like this or whatever. That's not gonna work. As you can see, can't deliver the last guy there. No, how much track you use does not matter. Last time we were streaming this, people were commenting I was getting paid by the track for how much track I was using. I'm trying to picture a way to drop off like one of these guys early without like, you know, blocking myself off so I can't go back anywhere. That doesn't really seem like a thing I can do, actually. Right, because like anyway I'm coming in here, you know, I'm gonna just break off a chunk of a track here. Like I can't do that, of course, because then that's blocking off the exit. And even if I do something like this, like that's going to be blocked off here, so I won't be able to come back this way. Because you cannot have the track cross over itself. Yeah, no, they're like literally sitting directly next to the box. They have the energy to hop on a train. Like I was checking his phone. He's... watching you. Get the energy to check your phone, hop on a train, you can't walk 2 steps to a box. Alright, well, this, much like Snakebird, is a game where it's very easy to, believe things that are impossible that are not impossible. Hey, Double Taco. Yeah, probably just checking his Meow Meow Beans score. But, like, it seems like it's impossible to drop one of these guys off early, per se. Is there any way for me to, Okay, I know. I need to pick up one of these guys early enough that they're in the front of the car, so I can drop one of them off in this box, pick up the other one in the front of the car, and then drop that other guy off in the front of the car. And I can probably only do... well, let's see. I can probably only do that while also holding one of these guys. No? Hey, BS Ben. Hey, Crazy. So, I guess my current, like, concept of this level is that we're only gonna be able to, like... how's that even gonna work, though? I'm thinking that I'm, like, only gonna be able to, like, kind of hold one of these guys at a time, except maybe at the beginning, because I'll have to be holding one of these guys. But I can only hold one of those guys later. Not at the beginning. So, I mean, still kind of looking something like this. That picks up one of those guys in the front. Then you like drop that guy off. No, I can't do it that way. This music's Blackfire's cue to tell me to play more Chimera. What if we don't worry about these shenanigans right now? So I got another possible plan there. So, like, we drop one off over here, pick that guy up here, drop off that guy, then, yeah. This seems right, I hope? I think this is right. Yeah, basically, so yeah, the idea is I get this guy in front, so that I can drop this guy up here, that gives this guy the spot to go up front that he can still drop off there. Perfect. BS Ben, there's literally like 120 ways to get TwitchBot to say what song's currently playing. Hey, Zergling. Greetings, OBG. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I've played, I don't know, about half, 40%, something like that of it, and I like it. I like it pretty well. Solid little puzzler. And there's a lot of different levels available at a given point. We can hop around to another one if we get stuck at one at most any time here. Let's see, what's happening over in Orion here? Okay, we got 2 carts again. Yes, this level has a cross track. We actually can cross the track exactly once. Greetings, Cathodic One. Hey, no home. Yeah, that one, no home, I think was actually someone's choice for a Patreon command. Oh, Ritzel, no home specifically referring to Sigba, not Sibig. Just different. So, I don't know, I'm loosely thinking something weird like this. This is actually perfect, I think. I think this is perfect. There's also a certain, like, meta logic with this game, too. Like, when you see something that's like, oh, that's probably the most obvious way this will work, well, you're like, well, that's definitely not it. Alright, let's look for something a little more convoluted, and then be good to go. Oh, game background. There you go. There you go. That's the way to make it work. Norf. Or not Earth. We'll see that, yeah, not if. That doesn't, like, have a good phonetic feel to it, man. Not if. Clearly unacceptable. Yeah, Factorio's 0.15 update just dropped today. Let's see, we've only got one carriage space on this one here. And we've got an awkward. This is like right in the dead center, huh? Curious. Oh, and this one has 2 exits. You basically open up different levels depending on which exit you take of this one here. How about Azerty keyboards while we're at it? Are we getting different keys on Azerties? Why aren't we playing Factorio? I mean, that's fair. Fair question, perhaps. Factorio is a pretty cool dude. This is madness. I don't know if it's actually that hard, it just looks really madnessing. We can do like that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is fine, I think. No, it's not. That is very much not fine. This should be, though. No. No. Nope. Lots of nope. Terrified me for a second that I almost knocked over my tree. We're good. Noise opposite of foreground. if you want it to happen, ZZT, we can make it happen. Just let me know. Patreon supporters of appropriate tiers are able to make TwitchBot commands as in like each month. You gotta do this like weird shenanigans, man. Like this looks viable. Alright, there's one of them, I think. Greetings, Dr. Mojo and Super Mike Man. Oh wait, that didn't drop it off. No. That's fine. That's basically the solution I had anyway. The red. I just need to go. Whoop. There we go. Just need to add some more tracks. How's it going, Comrade Nugget? The ominous cross-track immediately in front of me, huh? I am super not actually using this cross-track right now. So I assume what I'm doing isn't gonna work, but we'll look at it anyway. And no, yeah, you can go around the cross-track if you want to. You do have that option. Yeah, I don't have enough room to make that work. Greetings, Attrition Zero. That's right. I could have added more track. Just a disappointment, really. So, like, are we doing something like this? So, here's another mechanic that hasn't been demonstrated tonight. We'll show this off real quick. Now, watch what these guys try to do. If two people try to hop in the cart at the same time, no dice. They don't make it. Oh, this is awful. Because these stupid purple ones are in the middle. Can't really just drop one of these guys off and then pick up the other one later. This is tricky. Update Perfector definitely looked like it had a lot of cool stuff in it. This is what I was just doing, because it still seems like kind of a good idea. This doesn't really accomplish much, does it? No. Maybe? No. Not quite enough room. Because I was like picturing something like dropping people off and then like sneaking back down here, and then like just looping back like that. But not quite. There's not enough room right here. Is it choke point, apparently? Oh. Yeah. Hollow Knight is not terribly well optimized and has some performance issues for sure. And anything I like go up here just ruins everything. So that's terrible. So I'm pretty sure this is all terrible. Like anything along these lines doesn't actually help, right? Basically, I've been I don't know, burned too many times by previous puzzles. I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, this is clearly the wrong answer, is what I'm saying to myself. But then I'm like, but wait, maybe it's not though. Entirely too many times where it felt like it was impossible, but it wasn't. Yeah, this looks like garbage. There's nothing I can do with this, is there? I don't think so. We could even just, like, bum rush right over here, pick up nobody. And then, I don't know what we're doing, but we drop that guy off. Pick up both of these guys. And now we're not going to be able to pick up these guys. Not surprisingly, that doesn't work at all, but... This is still the same basic idea, right? That's... yeah. So I'm pretty sure that just... like, it's tricky in this game because I want to eliminate impossibilities, right? Like, I want to be like, okay, starting this way, there's no possible way starting this way could be good and work out in my favor, block stuff off too much, it won't work. So I want to just eliminate that, but then when I do that, it doesn't always bode accurate. Greetings, Illusion Gamer. These boxes are so far away. Oh, when someone mentioned restaurant earlier, like, I didn't even notice. I think we played, what, like 3 hours of this game, or maybe more, and I haven't seen the symbols on the side, or didn't register them anyway, that those would indicate restaurant. How's it going, KG Evans? I mean, this still feels like a good idea, just mostly because I don't know how else I'm, like, getting everybody over here. These stupid purple guys are a nightmare, man. The, like, initial, like, instinct for, like, how levels in this game would work would be something like that, but I'm pretty sure... I feel like we've already, like, established why this is not a good thing. If we, just bum rush down the middle to start, we don't really get anything done. Like, I think we need to do, I don't know, something, like, overarching along the lines of, Oh, that doesn't work either, though. How do I use this crossroad for value? I thought I pictured a good way to use it. Even if I was lacking in the specifics, right? But let's see, and it can't be nonsense, right? Like, we can't go over here first because we have no way to get to the exit. So that level of nonsense is not appropriate. But, like, I'm picturing, like, stuff like this, but once we get up here, we can't do anything here other than grab these guys and go back over here. Is there a way to make that all we have to do? You know, maybe. Maybe there is. Oh, but we're having... No, this is maybe still fun. Oh, we picked up this guy, though. No! I don't want to pick this guy up. That's the problem. Right. I want to pick this guy up later. Not right now. Like, I'm kind of thinking we need to use the mechanic of them, like, bouncing off each other and not hopping in, but not sure quite how to make that work out. Because right now we're picking up these guys and this guy and dropping them off here, and that's great, but then we pick up this guy, and pick up one of these guys, but we can't go back to pick up the other one. That's not gonna work with this stupid guy, though. Purple guy, bane of all existences, really. So you can't, like, do that and then go this way through the crossroads. And, even if I... Yeah, no, if I could, that could potentially work. Yeah, because then I could drop this guy off here and be back up here. Yeah, that would work if I could grab these two and then go from left to right on the crossroads. But can't quite do that. Yeah, I'm still just looking at the same basic stuff here. With this guy sitting here ready to ruin everything. There's no real way to fix that. Not with this setup, anyway. No, that's the actual, that's a US Castlevania 3 music, Blitzel. I like the US version better than the Japanese version, using the extra chip. As far as I know, anyway. I definitely took the US version of at least most of the Castlevania 3 tracks I have. Because I compared them and liked it better without the fanciness, actually. What else can we meaningfully do here? Like, I mean, I could just not pick him up, but then we can't ever deliver him, I don't think, right? Like, if we do something like this and pick up neither of them, that's no good. It basically just lets me do, yeah, we can deliver all but one, that's good, right? Oh yeah, and there's no, like, dropping off 2 oranges without dropping off a purple. That's completely untenable. Like, how else can we even, like, approach this meaningfully? Something like that, sort of, but obviously that's a waste of the crossroads here. And that picks this guy up too, obviously, but just kind of thinking in a general sense, like, how we even approach these guys. It just really feels like this pretty much has to be the start. How do we make it good from there, though? This guy's a jerk. This guy's a jerk. Good zealousy. Yeah, clearly, if I go up first, that'll change everything. Now we'll figure it out. I'll just keep doing the same thing, and it'll keep not working. Right. Hey, there we go. It's not helping anything. I mean, we turned this guy into the jerk instead. That's fair, I guess. That guy can be a jerk. Black Fire. Well, we'd still need to get back up to 100 subs with the new system to add more emotes. Still don't know exactly what I'd want to do for Twinge Blind. I guess I kind of like the idea of like a goldfish wearing dark shades, just because it kind of fits both memory and blind at the same time. I don't know exactly how I'd go about trying to draw that though. What else can we do? How else can we approach this? Yeah. I mean, like, I just don't see many other, like, ways to do things differently other than that. That's just completely not going to work. For so many reasons. And that's worthless. Yeah. So, like, this has to be the start, I feel. But what else can I do with this start? And I could do something, like, weird. Nope, that's not gonna work. Greetings, Kid Shroom. That's right, Noah. The solution is actually to disassemble the game, edit the level, reassemble it with it being a little easier, and then you're good to go. Alright, I think this level's officially impossible. Think we've reached official impossibility status. Huh. There's nothing else I can do! I can't even, like, loop with those guys back there or anything. That's not an option either. OBG with the pro strats here. Nothing else makes any sense but this. For a start. But how do I deal with the other jerk if that's the start? I don't think anything's the solution, no hope. I do not have a solution that works at all. If I had three cards, it'd be pretty trivial. Then we could just do whatever. Let's see. How are we using this for any value again? That doesn't, like, that's no value. Yeah, I'm still not, that's my biggest problem. I'm not using the Crossroads for its required value. So, like, with this plan, I just can't be using the Crossroads, which means that plan can't be correct. So which of the other impossible things that I dismissed is actually not impossible, then? Would be the question there. This is worthless, right? Unless we want to drop off, no, yeah, even then if we drop off one guy, because we're still blocked there. So starting this way is also impossible. Good, good, everything's impossible. So, I mean, I guess we're looking at something like this, but that's such garbage. How is this not just pure garbage? Does, for some reason, looping across magically help this work? No, that cuts them off here, and we can't get them. Yeah, the only thing I could do there would be this. I could drop off one guy and then pick up purple guy. This guy's still abandoned. Yeah, so that's still no good there. Hey, Zess. Kunis Red, thank you very much for that, host. What else can we meaningfully do here? Yeah, that's garbage. This is what we were just looking at, and this is garbage. So we're like left with this, which is also garbage. But let's reinvestigate this. Picking up 2 oranges is so awful, though. Yeah, that's well, okay, we're dropping off this guy, we're holding one of each here. Yeah, no, that's garbage. Everything's garbage. Hey there, Joseph the Fourth. This game is called Cosmic Express. Yeah, the basic idea of the game is that we have to pick up these alien dudes and drop them off at the appropriate houses there. Like so. Oh, look at that double drop. That's fancy. But you're restricted in this case, so we can only hold 2 guys at once, and the only time we can cross the track is this specific space right here. Get funny. Like this is still completely terrible, right? So that would have to be this way, which doesn't help anything. Yes. Okay. Is there any other way we can start other than one of those 3 basic starts? And we can ignore the cross track completely and do something objectively wrong like that. Hey, Vesley. Welcome to the stream. So 3 starts are basically like that, or that, or that, and all 3 of those just seem completely terrible. I could thought. This does not seem good. Like, this is the only thing that seems, like, possibly not terrible, but every subversion of this has been terrible. These purple guys are just brutal to deal with here. Essentially, I don't see myself going all the way to drop anybody off and then coming all the way back to pick up purple to be able to then go all the way back to the right again. That just doesn't work with the way the purples are like smack dab in the middle. There's no, and these guys are also only 1 access point, right? Like both of these only have 1 access point, so there's no real way to finagle those that I can see. So what else can we do with this? If we pick both of them up. We can cross here for no apparent reason. And then go through the middle. I don't think we've actually looked at this. Doesn't exactly look that... No, okay, we got some potential here, maybe. Let's see. No, then we can't get to this one now, though. Because the fact we're going through the middle means we don't get to pick up one of these guys in the meantime. The problem with that path no home is that every path is impossible, so there's no possible one left to find. We've done that. We've eliminated all the impossible solutions, and we didn't have any left after that, so... Let's see. So, I mean, there's nothing we can do with this. I mean, okay, so we're dropping off 1 orange. This is probably still terrible. But, we'll benefit of the doubt it, I guess. But what if I do... like this? No, because then there's no way to get to that box either. So that doesn't work either. So yeah, this still seems just as bad as anything else I can do. I mean, like, I could, like, drop that guy off there, too, but who cares? We need to drop off a purple guy here. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see any way to make this work at all. So I have to drop off a purple on this pass, and there's no way to do that. Let's see. What about like this? Okay, hold on. There's the remaining option to drop off a purple guy. The other, like, 5 ways are all impossible. Hey, Ferva! Only on the one spot, music, Dan. That's kind of the special gimmick of the Orion section. Holy crap, that's a lot of levels in Nova. And they're labeled with letters. These are like special bonus hard levels or something. What's going on over here? Yeah, they spiral into like some Uber level here. That's a little daunting, huh? I'm just gonna peek over here real quick. This has got 2 crosses, a 3 carrier. Okay, and question marks. Yep. That's we'll look at that some other time. See you later, Nova. Let's go head over to Taurus real quick. What's going on over the Taurus? Yeah, here we got question mark boxes. Essentially, I was about to say you don't know what needs to go there, but given what's here, we do know what needs to go there, right? Like, this is not... Question mark boxes just might as well be orange boxes on this stage. And the fact they're not, like, is bothering me a little bit now. But, like, this guy has to go here, so the other ones have to... Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know what the deal with that is. Is this just what I want it to be? Because that looks pretty good. Oh wait, I know why it could be bad. I just kind of happened into it. The question marks are not the same because you could accidentally drop the purple guy off at the question marks. That's why they're different. But we still found a pretty straightforward solution. Got there. Another double exit level, huh? With we can carry 1. This makes me paranoid because like it's like hard not to assume like you start like this, right? That's kind of hard to assume that that's not correct. Maybe, well, I mean, it's probably correct for one of the exits, but not the other. That seems possible. Greetings, Aztec Tornado. Gonna look at the other path out on that here. That's trouble. But if we don't start with that, maybe we still start going this way, though. Anything I do otherwise blocks off this exit, though. And I think this guy would still have to go here, but then I can't crisscross these guys. So, that path seemed untenable. What else we got? I think, like, anything going over here seems bad, so we probably just can't pick this guy up first, even though, like, how is that helpful? But apparently it probably will be. Because anything we go over here... basically, if we do anything meaningful over here, we prevent our access to the exit we're trying to get to. Or prevent access to this guy. Right? I hate how, like, how often this game, man, like, at that point where it's like, I'm stating something as fact because that is the observable state of affairs as far as I can tell. But then I like, now I'm betrayed, I just gotta, like, pause, like, but is it, though? Yeah, so none of that jives. So I feel like anything over here doesn't jive though. Like nothing to start. Like we just flat cannot start by touching that guy. That's just completely unacceptable. They have to be the last to like here though. Which would mean this guy needs to get to here. Or here. And, I mean, likewise, starting with this guy, we don't have any way to, ever get back, so we still have to start on this side. And there's no way to start with that guy, so we still have to start with this guy. So we could let's look at something like this. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Yeah. Hey, this time eliminating the impossible actually gave us the correct solution. It didn't just leave us with everything still being impossible. You guys want to go to? Let's see. This is the land of portals, right? Yeah, this is the land of portals. Portals work approximately like what you'd expect. In one portal, out the other. That's not gonna work. It's resembles something good. Man, I'm so excited. I thought we just would even move the mouse to the other side of the portal when I was dragging like my track back. Like watch this, bloop. It automatically starts pulling off of that side. And we can't just avoid the portal to start, because then, like, we block off the boxes. So we mostly have to go directly in. We might have to, like, curve in instead. It's possible we have to do something like this. It doesn't really look as promising to me, but maybe. Play with it for a second here. Yeah, that's bad. It's pretty much just unacceptable. Yeah, that's no good. Okay, so straight into the portal seems correct. And then we're symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter which way we go first here. And we can't do anything like this, because that's going to just block that off entirely. And, like, this is just bad, too. So what I had, like, almost has to be really close. It certainly felt pretty good. Ah, here we go. We just don't go through the portals at that pot. Okay. This is a single character. Oh, it's this level. Oh god. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's this level. All right, try to approach this with a fresh view here. Oh, interesting, OBG. And here I'm like, well, this has to be the case. You gotta start with that portal to the left. I feel like I'm just gonna get caught in the same problems as before. So we can do like that if we wanted to. This guy's still a jerk. That guy still likes to ruin everything. That's no good because we block this off. Perma. Till this puzzle's solved. I don't know, we might quit it again. This is what we ended on last time we were playing this. I even specifically cleared the level to try to give myself a fresh slate to, I don't know, try not to have a locked mindset from failing ideas in the past. And we can do, no, that doesn't work. Oh, wait, we can do this, technically. I think this is bad, but let's take a look. Yeah, regardless, we still have the same problem with this guy ruining everything. The problem here, for anyone not seeing what I'm getting stuck on there, is like if I go to go over here, I pick this guy up, and I have no way to drop him off until I get over here. In which case, we've blocked off our ability to get this guy here. Or if I come in from this side, then we don't have any way to get back to the left over here. So ultimately, that's what's ruining us there. I'm not exactly sure how you're asking that, Aztec, but like basically no. Like, I mean, wherever I go, as far as this goes, I'm going to be carrying one of, like, I need to like figure out some sort of different timing here, I think, because wherever I go on the right side here, whether it's here or like here or here or here, any of those combinations. Essentially, I always need to end up on the like right of this this guy in this box. Otherwise, I won't be able to deal with those guys. But however I end up at that timing, like both of these guys need to already be delivered somehow. And yeah, I remember looking at like ways to like drop this guy off somewhere else, but not being able to because like I always passed by this box first and had to drop him off here. Because if I could drop this guy off somewhere else, then I could just do this and drop this guy off here. But there's no way for me to pick this guy up that I know of without dropping off here, basically. That seems kind of like an inherent problem, so maybe I should figure out a way to do that. But how, though? We could do something. I mean, we could have this guy clogging my ability to pick this guy up instead, I suppose. That's technically different, but, here, I mean, I could, like, kind of show this in action a little bit if, that might help people follow it a little better. Obviously this has problems, but... So once one of these guys is dropped off here, the other one is occupying the spot, so now once I'm up here, I have no way to pick this guy up and drop him off, because I have to drop this guy off before any of that happens. What if we... Just trying to think if we could, like, use our timing to do something wonky here, like this. That is going to make this box untenable, though. Can I go one step further and go to Major Crazy Town? No, that's not going to work at all. That still has to happen in some fashion. Technically, I could do this with slightly more room, though, right? Like we could do this, which gives me a little more room here. But that's still no way to actually touch this box later. I mean, that does get these guys delivered how I want them now. So it's another interesting option. Well, it doesn't exactly get those guys delivered how I want, because I still can't deal with this box either. So we're actually blocking both of these boxes with this run. Hey, Sarai. Am I going right first? If I go up first, it appears to me that it's going to be blocking off my ability to get to the exit. Hey there, Dennis Colt. We got a lot of ways to go about it, like with our start here, but none of these really seem to help our issue with these jerks. Let's clear that. Give me some... Oh, oops. Give me some track to work with over here. So yeah, I remember basically having this idea kind of set in the past, right? Like that right there feels like a requirement almost, like getting this guy into this box in this fashion, but somehow I would then need to get this guy somewhere else. So how can we finagle that? Again, if we do something like that, we're still blocking off this box, though. The purple one. So if we're doing this, the only way to get this guy out is something basically like this, right? Like, because we can't go through this crossroads, because then they'll drop off in this box first. And we can't like go down from here because then we lose our ability to get that guy. So I think this can't be correct for this little path here, because how the crap do I deal with this guy if it is? Is there any other thing here I can do that makes any sense? Like picturing going like crazy backwards now. We managed to pick this guy up. We still can't get to this box here though. Yeah, this seems untenable. So, how else can we deliver these orange jerks where I want them to go then? So that's not gonna work. But how else can it work? I somehow come in from the top first, pick him up, and come out this way? Okay, okay. Something like this could be possible, right? Drop him off, loop around here. So something like this. Delivering to this is gonna be a little tricky, but no, not necessarily. Okay, we could maybe start like this. This looks promising. Oh no, this guy goes here. So we still don't deliver here. It's the same problem in reverse. Same old problem in reverse there. But does that mean we can do this then? Who's supposed to go here that's not going there? Let's see. This guy goes here, this guy goes here, this guy goes here, this guy just gets stuck in the system again. Because this one's already full. So I need to do that like so. And does that actually get us there? It does indeed. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, the main key there was to kind of curve, well, deliver the purple guy to start still, like, because if we just go straight up, that's problematic, but loop up before going right. Which I tried a little bit of, but not enough of. We got going on over in Vela here. Bunch of purple jerks, 2-cart train. Just a bunch of terrain blocking this stuff here. Kind of a ludicrous amount of terrain. Like, what is this garbage? Oh my. Yeah. What? Okay, that's gonna be one of the last ones then. No. This all looks problematic. Everything looks bad. Mostly, like, I'm looking at this kind of problem over here, but other people are not, like, predicting tracks the same way as I am, so that's not gonna make too much sense. But, like, I'm seeing, like, a loop here at the end to drop off the last two there, but we can't actually pick this guy up because there won't be room for him by the time I get over there. If I just do, you know, something like this, that don't work. That was kind of the initial stuff I'm picturing there. Let's see. And we can't, like, grab anything and then go up like this. That's not gonna work, right? Oh, almost. Almost. Not quite. Choke point right here. Detour in this corner? No, that wouldn't help anything. And, like, I was looking at possibly pathing down here to start, but that's just impossible, right? Because we've only got one entrance exit here, so that doesn't work. And just to make sure nothing over here is gonna work? Yeah, same thing, we're gonna block that out. Okay. So we definitely have to start by going down here in some fashion. So this has to be the case. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that ZZT. So if we just do that the same way, that's not any good. See, we still can't pick up that guy because this guy hasn't been dropped off in this house yet. Okay. I can't do anything like this to delay picking this guy up because then I can never pick him up. And any alternative path here ends up meaning I can't get back out. I feel like we have to pick that guy up. Is there any other way to not pick that guy up? Just never pick him up ever. That worked pretty well. Okay, so we gotta pick this guy up. Is there some reason we want to wait to pick this guy up? Is there any benefit to possibly doing that? No, but what else? What else is there a benefit to picking him up either? It's bad either way. Nothing appears that could work. I can't trust my initial assumptions of what doesn't work, because nothing works. Look at this one more time. We're, like, so confident, though, right? We can't go there to start, because we can't get to this box. If we go here to start, we can't get to the exit. There's no other way, meaningful way to do this start. Like, I mean, we could loop around here, but who cares? We're still... Okay. Definitely have to start that way. That's not up for debate, I hope. If it is, I'm just really bad at eliminating impossibilities. But what the hell can I do here, though, meaningfully? I can't get to any boxes. The boxes are all so far away. Like, I'm pondering stuff that it would involve, like, looping back to pick that guy up later or something, but anything we do over here, we don't have a way back up here. Like, you see all this terrain, like, loopy paths and stuff, but what can it do for me? Hold on, we can maybe pick this guy up later. Okay, I'm seeing something. We can, pick up neither of them, then pick that one up, pick that guy up, pick this guy up, drop off, pick this guy up. Yeah, here we go. You can start by going left, Sire. I would be very interested to hear how. I would be very interested to hear how on that one. I feel like this is a fairly limited solution space here, to me. But like, how would you possibly go left? Feel free to mention how you would start left, and I'll try to take a look at it. That's right, strategic chest bumping. The new rage. Alright, 2 passenger. What numbers? Just the numbers next to the systems in Skull? That's just a vague, like, progression number, maybe vague sense of difficulty and stuff like that. They don't really have any particular meaning. Alright, so this guy has to basically be gotten at the same time as that guy. Because I can't do something like this, because then I can never get to this guy again. So default assumption. Yeah. So I'm thinking we have to do something like this, right? Like cross over here. No, we can't get to the exit then, though. And then we can't get to the purple. Wait, maybe we can still get to the purple guys. Yeah, we can. Sort of. Go like this. That lets us drop off these guys over here. And there. Puzzle making is very difficult. Making the puzzles is definitely harder than solving the puzzles. For the most part. Oh, blast. I was afraid that might happen. I was trying to picture how I might not do that. And doing something like that's exactly the same, right? That doesn't help me at all. No. So generally this would mean I need to drop off at least one purple guy sooner, but no, I don't like the idea of that. Already did some contortion to make this work, and this is not gonna work, huh? Yeah, so I absolutely need to pick one of these guys up earlier. In some fashion. Okay. I could do something kind of madness like this. So that gets one of those purple guys in the front seat. Oh, this might actually work because we might be able to drop off and pick up at the same time here. Yeah, okay. Other purple guy. I think that might work. I did not follow that logistically through all the way. Oh, no. No, that does actually work. Okay, yeah, it does. I was about to say no, because this looked sketchy, being able to actually pick up both of those guys. Okay. That's a tricky one. I don't think we've had to do one quite like that before. Let's see. Oh, there's one other mechanic we have not played with tonight. Delphinius? Yeah. So these little slime jerks, what they do is they muck up the cart, right? So, oh, I can't even demonstrate it. Can't even demonstrate it properly. But yeah, so essentially, once a slime guy's been in the cart, other people won't hop in. So you'll see this guy. He's like, "No, that's disgusting. I want no part of that." So we have to deliver the purple guys first, essentially, or the the orange guys first, essentially. Which, as you can see by this level, is a little wonky. For sure, but probably not too bad. Okay, that's too bad. It's like, oh man, maybe this is easy. We're there. No, because I can't. I can only carry one guy in this level. For anyone who did not notice that fact as well. Also, I totally picked this guy up on the way through the backside here, so that doubly doesn't work. Doesn't work for all the reasons. Okay, so this doesn't... That can't be. I think, because once I'm over here, I have to either pick this guy up or block off his house. It's like, even this prevents access to this spot. So that's not good. So we have to do something different. Don't have enough room to maneuver up here, though. So there's, yeah, no way to pick this guy up and make it back out of here. The ending's smooth. If, you know, the rest of it actually worked at all. Let's see, is there any way to care about getting this guy? No, because we still have to get this guy up here. It's so far away. Hey, Clean Nintendo. Is there any other way we can drop a guy up at the start? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Anything where we start like this is not gonna work. So we pretty much have to cross the beams in some fashion here. Yeah, you can try to work it out backwards too if you want. That is a thing you can do. G-Nintendo, the basic idea is that we're delivering these aliens to their houses or what have you. And that's basically it, right? You draw a track, depending on your train, you can hold 1, 2, or 3 aliens at a time, and you have to get the appropriate colors to the appropriate spots, and there's a few other mechanics depending on the level. Like these ones here, these slime guys contaminate the train. So once I've picked up a slime guy, I can't pick up any non-slime guys. I'm pretty sure we already looked at the potential of this, and that's no good. All of that blocks off that. Well, what about not picking this guy up yet? What about doing this guy here first instead? Does that change anything? Oh, maybe, because then we can go up here now and do this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So yeah, now you can see it in action. So you see, that's all like toxic oozed, so non-slimes won't hop in. Cool, cool. Still a lot of levels. I'm afraid of these Nova levels, man. Afraid of those Nova levels. We kind of like rushed to like unlock all the different zones, and we took one look at what Nova level noped out of there. Why does the green have to be toxic? It's unpleasant in any case. Maybe just orange doesn't like to be dirty. I mean, I don't want to jump in a train carriage that's covered in slime. Yeah, that's not a thing that's happening, Arbla. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, I apparently have played with this one slightly. I had a track laid down there. Everyone's just, yeah, this, okay. I think I remember this. Everyone's already right next to the house. How hard could it be, right? Yeah. That doesn't work, right? So we have no way to get this guy to here. That's not gonna work. And that's not going to work. that won't work. Can't do any shenanigans like that. No. That also won't work. It's definitely a lot of things that don't work on this level. And this, like, seems terrible, but it's not too uncommon that something that seems terrible is correct, so... Gotta not ignore those options entirely. I'm just trapped in a spiral here. Oh, that's actually a good question for, but I don't think I've done that before. I didn't go far enough to actually demonstrate. They go with one. That's the one they go with, apparently. I have no idea what indicator, if there is any on that, if it's just like higher up or something like that. There's a lot of impossibilities in this level. Huh. This is definitely one of the levels where, like, there seems like there's so few options. So you go through those couple options, and you're left with nothing. Try the opposite direction. I mean, that's awkward to do, but possible, I guess. Alright, they still like that one there. Greetings, Deadward. Hey, Yadvar. Yes, this is Snakebird as far as the possible situations go. Hey, Skuz. So I'm trying to break out of the default sort of assumptions, right? You've got 3 channels, so like you kind of think something like this has to be correct, but all of those are impossible. So I'm trying to figure out what else I can do. We've got more room to play with down here, but it doesn't let us do a lot that I can find of value, right? Like, I mean, you can skip around and do stuff like this, but that doesn't actually help anything. Because we still can't get this guy here. I mean, we could even be like, oh, we'll drop this guy up here instead, but then we can't get this guy here instead. Same problem. And I was earlier looking at shenanigans like this, going all the way up there. But that doesn't help anything. This guy's now lost. And just to make sure, yeah. If we go through the middle, we can never deal with that. So that's just definitely impossible. Is there some shenanigans with going through the middle back this way that work at all? I don't think so. All the plants do move a little bit, so it's not completely a vacuum, huh? Yeah. Well, no, I mean, they can drift in a vacuum. If they had motion to begin with. Like the flag on the moon and stuff like that. You can do like that to make sure we pick one up and drop it off. That don't help nothing. But yeah, it is a dome with airlocks, so it certainly implies that there is atmosphere. Otherwise, why the airlocks? There's like no options in this puzzle. Where's like the one option we haven't tried? Because that's the solution. There's no other options available here. There's nothing to be done. There's so few options here. We've tried them all twice, it feels like. Maybe there's atmosphere outside and they need to keep it out. There you go. Might be onto something there. And however we do shenanigans here, that doesn't possibly work. Like, this almost looks good, except, actually, yeah, except the fact it goes to the top, right? Like, because if it didn't go to the top, this would work. Like, that would totally work right there if picking this guy up didn't default to dropping him here. And I can't just reverse it. Dang. Like, because that is something we hadn't exactly tried. But, still no dice. That's definitely a thing that can happen, Verma. Oh yeah, I got it! No. But like something very similar to this practically has to be correct. It seems like. I'd just do it a million times and maybe they'll randomly decide to go to the other box and we'll be good to go. Alright, so how else do we get the purple guys to go across? Because it's probably a thing that's just going to be necessary. We need to make purple guys not go in the boxes directly adjacent to them. Pretty much is a requirement. Huh. We can't do anything fancy like drop this guy off last by like looping him all the way around. That doesn't work. Right? Here, let's make sure. Let's make sure. But like anything along like these lines, we have no way to actually get to that because there's not enough room to turn around here. So that kind of specifically means that we have to come in from the left and out the right of this one. That can be at the beginning or the end. Hey, I am Beard. This is impossible, turns out. This is impossible, just like all the other ones. Like, this is so, this it feels like this has to be close, but this is don't work. It don't work. No worries, IMB. Thanks for stopping by. There's no way to drop this guy off here without blocking this guy off. And anything like that prevents this guy from getting over here. That's one of the most straightforward options, Glacier, but it doesn't, you can't, the loopy stuff at the bottom doesn't get the last one because it prevents you from getting to the exit. Let's see. So we'd be coming out like that. There's no way to touch this guy and then be able to get to this box and still get to the exit. This level is apparently the king of, oh yeah, I think I got this one. No, wait, that doesn't actually work. That has happened more with this level than any other one, I think, for chat here. We can invest in a conductor. We don't have the funds to buy a conductor, I'm afraid. This is so good if it would actually work. Like, I still like this non-solution quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Is there any other meaningful way to cross-pollinate here? Hey, Ickwits! Welcome to the stream. The tracks cannot cross except for, like, some of the special levels have preset tracks that you can cross over, but, it isn't Super Mike Man because, when we pick up this guy, he's gonna be dropped off here and not here. So, yeah, we can demonstrate that again if you want, but, this doesn't, work. So when he's presented with both options, he goes up here. So then we have no way to deliver that guy. One other special one, Ickwits, is this right here. If you have two people try to hop in the cart at the same time, neither will. Which I do not believe is helpful here, but it's possible I'm missing something else with that too. I don't think so. Purple will, like, you can have, like, if we drive by here, Purple can hop out at the same time Orange gets in. Yeah, that's not a problem. And even if it was, we could do something like this instead, right? Well, that still has to be there, but... I mean, picking up the bottom guy just blocks it off differently, too, because now there's no way to get that guy there. Like, you can do that, you can... Got plenty of options to do it wrong. But yeah, either way we're going through this track, or whichever one we pick up first, they always go for the top box if we give them that choice. What else can we even do? I don't know. There's so little we can do and none of it works. You just go through ideas again. That blocks off our exit. That's all the options. What are the what else is an option? I needed to know. There you go, Purple Fighting. Just brute force it. Well, that's essentially what we've tried to do, to some extent, right? Greetings, Will Arseny. They are literally adjacent to their houses. Checking his watch, even. How do you know my password, Saray? I still like this one so much because it involves going backwards through the middle first. Like it's doing something weird, and you gotta do something weird. There's one other weird thing you can do apparently. What's the other weird thing I can do? What is the other weird thing I can do? Orange guy does nothing special. Like all of them are effectively the same. Orange guy needs to get here. Purple guys need to get here and here. Purple guys could cross. Orange guy has to go to the one spot there. Hey, Baylor. Yeah, I mean, I've tried that both ways. Like, you can... There's paths to make it work getting orange first or last. But, none of that works out. That I can find. As easy to... I mean, the completely normal things would be kind of weird. You're not wrong, but we already tried all the completely normal things, too. Completely normal things would be like this, and be like, hey, it magically works. Or something just like a slight little curve like that would be pretty dang normal. None of that works. And if we start with the orange... Like, orange guy first seems bad to me, to be honest. Because there's so few options there, right? Like, we can't get this one first now. Because once we head down here, that's already blocked this guy off, right? So orange guy first means, like, this has to be the follow-up. And then once we're here, we can't do anything. Like, the options are so limited here. None of this works. Just making sure that somehow there's no way to make that work. Yeah, no. Orange actually can't be first. I'm always so... Like, I want to dismiss it quicker. Once we've gone down anywhere down here, we lose access to this guy. Keep in mind that if I pick up orange first, I immediately have to pick this guy up, guys. There's no choice in that matter if you pick up orange first. You have to then immediately pick this guy up. Hey, Super Tri-Boy. So what else can we do down here? Nothing. I mean, the options down here aren't terribly more complex. If you're picking up and dropping off the same title, both things happen, Will. So like if we're dropping off a guy here, circling in from this side, we immediately then also pick up orange. Hey there, Typhon. What if we completely block off the exit? Then they have to pay for tickets forever. That's right. Just loop around. Everything is thoroughly impossible. So if orange is last, this has to come... Like, this effectively has to happen over here. There's not going to be any other benefit of looping around there at all. Huh. Well, I mean, there's only two real ways to handle the bottom guy, and both of those are also impossible again. And we still can't do anything silly like this, right? That's completely untenable also. And this didn't magically become possible in the interim, right? Like, that's ruinous, yeah. Absolutely could not start by driving through the middle on the left. And this still remains also impossible. Oh, wait, here it is. Yeah. Yeah. So many impossible things to eliminate, and eventually you eliminate a possible one and all of that. It's like I don't have any I can't think of any like way to make it so I don't do that, right? Like how do I prevent myself from eliminating possible answers like that? I would be super surprised, Super Triboy, but I would be interested to see if there was another solution. would be interested to see. Yeah, I mean, like, feel free to send a link if you've got another solution, but I would be very surprised. I would be very surprised on this level if there was another solution. There's so little room to work with there. That's a level in the starting area, man. Like, level 13, 12 and 13 in the starting area, like, bodied. Yeah, I do that though, Music Dan. In my brain, I do anyway. Like, as far as I'm aware, I try all the possible stuff. And yet. So, only other special mechanic here, well, this is a, like, kind of oddly small level too, but the question mark boxes can be filled by either. In this level, you know they have to be filled by the purple, but the oranges will jump to them if they reach them first, so that's the tricky part of a level like this. So take your screenshot real quick if you want to look at this level while we go on break. But that's the thing we need to do. We haven't streamed close to 2.5 hours now, so it is time for a quick break and all. But I do thank you all for watching, and we'll see you back in just a few minutes, huh? circle thing. You must be imagining things. I don't see any circle thing, Crazy. So yeah, this is a crokinole board, is what that is. That is a crokinole board. This is I don't know exactly how old it is, like late 1800s or something like that. Dexterity game that I believe like originated in Canada, but I don't actually know. But yeah, it's a dexterity game where you have little discs like so, and on this line, I think that shows up with the camera. Hopefully, on the line there, you will flick it towards the middle. There's pegs here that are not currently installed, but pegs there to make it harder to get in the middle. If there's an enemy piece on the board, you have to flick at their piece. Normally played in a partnership, so two teams of two with teammates sitting across from each other. But yeah, got that as part of the shenanigans with my board game Walk the Plank, because the same company also makes these crokinole boards. And technically I was supposed to get that like 2 years ago for showing up at Origins to accept an award for Walk the Plank, but they finally did another print run. Yeah, no. If it was in Denver, Cryuji, I would take it to GDQ, absolutely, but it's not in Denver, so I'm not driving, therefore there's no crokinole board in GDQ. That would be fun, though, yeah. Certainly not trying to fly with a crokinole board. Use that as a shield. It weighs like 15 pounds. And, yeah, wouldn't really make a very good shield, but, Alright, so we got ourselves a double decker. So my initial... Oh, we can't loop around that way. Okay, so we don't start with those guys. Okay, really good. So, back seat is free. No, just do that. And then... Oh, but this is still the wrong way. Because that's gonna just drop this guy off here. Can't do that either, same problem there. And this is just completely disastrous, right? Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not, because we can do this. That's how we get past that, right? But then we still have the same problem up here. But this is definitely an option. Hey, G-Proxy. Greetings, Mitsuchi. My first thing didn't work, Mitsuchi, because it dropped this orange guy off here, which meant this guy had nowhere to go. And likewise, this would do the same thing here. But I can't really pick these guys up in another order and still be able to get to the exit with this plan, right? No. Man, I like this start, though. We had to figure out something fancy to make that start work, and that start's not gonna work. Alright, before we dismiss it, any other possible way this could be made to work? If I just go down, I don't think that gives me any more room to maneuver, really. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. I probably would have been at this for like another 10 minutes if I didn't see that hit, to be honest. It's like, how do I do the same thing I did over here? This one's a little zoomed out. This is like a little post office box. This is, disgusting. That if we wanted to get slightly more room there, but that doesn't help anything. That all looks bad. This is maybe not too bad. Let's see here. Get those guys. I can't skip over that guy though, and then make it back here. So this isn't gonna quite work out like this. What if, let's see. What if on my first guys here we, did like this instead. Drop off on those two slots. Okay. Drop off on those two slots. Is that actually any better? I don't know. Wait, what if I don't grab this guy? What if I grab one of these guys? Oh, it is a 3-seater. Well, that's gonna change. That's gonna make it possible, I assume. Yeah, that is totally a 3-seater. No, I don't think there's any 4-seaters in the game. That would surprise me. Well, that changes everything. That's gonna blow my mind in different ways, but it's gonna seem a lot more possible. I kind of liked where this was going, to be honest. Like, we were kind of getting somewhere, but, let's see. Actually, this is maybe still a decent start, to be honest. Pick up that guy. We're still carrying, this guy in carriage number 3. Actually means we like don't even need to deal with those guys yet, maybe? Fills up those guys. Oh wait, no, we still need to pick this guy up somewhere. Which is what we were doing here. Alright, so that means 1, 2, 3. No, that's no good because this guy goes here. If I hit play, what do I have so far? I have some failures is what I have. Oh no, that one's already blocked. No, this is okay. Yeah. That one's already being filled. I forgot about that. Okay, so that still works. So drop off that. So we've got those 4 filled. We're still carrying one of these guys in the last seat, and that's fine. Like I feel like what the first guy we like pick up, or this guy right here is gonna end up going like over here basically, and that's fine. Oh wait, maybe not. We don't actually have time to do all of that, do we? Gotta do that and then let's see. I don't think that's good, because, yeah, we can't pick those up in the right order if we're to go that route. Also, that blocks off a box. It doesn't work for multiple reasons. But that's fine. What if we instead do just that now? Yeah, that's all we need to do to fix that, I think. Yeah, they don't move up, as you can see. Turns out, like, aiming for a 2-car solution and starting with one anyway was a pretty good start for the 3-car solution. It could easily not be the case, depending on the level, though. Balance Mod did just recently have an update, too. It's 2.6 now. Modified Kestrel C is live. It'll probably still see some slight tweaks, but... Yep, the check marks are also out. Oh right, this is one we solved going the other way, but we need to solve going to the top here. Okay, we got a 2-car. Yep, it's a fancy little badge for partnered streamers. It's a little weird, like, I'm a little actually annoyed that it replaces your bit badge instead of the, like, Twitch Prime badge, though. The slot for that. It's like, I want the bits badge and the check mark. I want both, man. Alas. Yeah, let's just continue with what seems straightforward and see if that works. No, that's not gonna work. Hey, Magical Lancer, you can turn off the checkmark, yeah. Partners can turn off the checkmark. In fact, I think it's off by default everywhere but your own channel. That's how it has been for me. Which is kind of silly because my own channel, I've already got the broadcaster badge. I don't feel like I need the checkmark in my own channel terribly much, but whatever. Oh, is it Super Mike then? I thought those were separate slots. I'm just wrong then. But yeah, it's really easy to turn off on a channel by channel basis. That's right, Gilbert! The Lord it over the plebs badge is out. Look at this guy promoting his stream with his check mark in my chat. There we go. Oh no, that doesn't... I thought that would connect! No! No! It's a part of a... So, yeah, I guess new stuff with Twitch, right? There's a couple new things. Let's, for anyone that doesn't know, we haven't really, talked about, this stuff on stream, right? So, what's new in the Twitch world, right? So, the check marks, what we were just talking about now. Right now, it, just means you're a partnered broadcaster. Partners have the option of, turning it on or turning it off. And they can do that on a per-channel basis. Since it's called a verified check, I assume in the future they're also going to use it maybe for verified game developers or something like that too, but or other personalities. Seems a little weird that it's called verified when it's just for partners and stuff, but whatever. So yeah, that's one thing that's new that just launched today. Another thing that just launched today is the new subs beta or whatever. Essentially, Twitch is offering multiple tiers for subscriptions now. So there's the standard $5 a month one, there's a $10 a month one, and a $25 a month one. And tied with those tiers, each partner broadcaster has the option of adding exactly one emote for that tier only. So, that would be one emote that's only available for people at the $10 tier, one emote that's only available for the $25 tier. Well, I guess the $10 tier is also available for the $25, as you might imagine. Those emotes are extra, they don't count as part of your normal emotes, you can choose to use them or not. The cut that we get as streamers is still the same. Wait. Giller is just contradicting what I just said. Do you have a source on that? I would be curious. I have not seen anything at all that we get a better cut at all. Which is part of why I'm have coordinated mention it. Interesting. Alright, so to be determined on that, I guess. My understanding was that we got the same cut we normally get, which for most partnered streamers is 50% of the subscriptions. And I find it a little awkward for I'm not very incentivized to promote these higher sub tiers, right? If I'm still only getting 50%, it's cool to support Twitch too and provide the emotes and everything, but if I'm getting the same cut, I would much rather just be hey, support me on Patreon if you want to support me directly. So But yeah, if they do increase the cuts, that would make a lot more sense. I think that like incentivizes broadcasters to promote people using those subscription options, and yeah, like doesn't take enough away from Twitch. That would be interesting, Gilder. So I guess verdict remains to be seen on that. For my personal take on that, like, whatever. I mean, I kind of just gave half of it, right? Like, I would like the best way to like directly support me is probably through Patreon, but there's definitely some pros and cons to any method, and I'm always happy to have people support me through any method they would like to. But as far as the like extra emotes go for those extra tiers, a lot of people are kind of standoffish about their concept. So mostly what that kind of ends up meaning, I think, as far as like the logical options that are kind of fairest to viewer bases and stuff like that, will be basically one of two options. I could just simply not use the those extra emotes for those higher sub tiers at all. And then if people want to use them, they can, but we're not saying like, oh, well, you could only afford to give $5 a month so you don't get the emotes or whatever. But what I see a lot of other people doing, which is a pretty reasonable option as well, is yeah, there you go, Craig. You clearly should be supporting me on every platform and donating and getting bits all at the same time, right? I'm apparently not selling out enough. But no, anyway. The other option that a lot of broadcasters are going are kind of making like the high tier emotes like basically just like little like fancy versions of regular emotes, so they aren't really different, but like it's like, hey, it's a regular emote, but now it's gold or something like that. So or it's just like a garbage emote, like it's like, I mean, well, we've already got like this, right? We've already got this that kind of looks like just this drawn emote, but you could make like a really bad version of something like that, like just like something like artifacted heavily, or like something like just garbage emote. That's what the extra. There you go. See, that's a reasonable choice, right? Pile of bills in a trash can on fire. By the way, drawing of a 7-legged spider, yes, EJ Proxy, yes, absolutely. That, I feel like you should just, like, find a link to that and link it in chat for anyone unfamiliar with the 7-legged spider story, because that's amazing. But yeah. That is blatantly false, Slug. I make about 1/20th of 1 cent per view on YouTube on average. Like, that's how you have a YouTube channel that gets 500,000 views and makes like what, $150 on that? 500,000 views, something like that. Not making much bank on YouTube. We are getting the rest of our 4th case of Phoenix Wright uploaded right now on that. Yeah, Factorio new version is out, Raven. Yeah, I wonder what Half Coordinated's source is on that. Like, I guess I will just respond to that tweet live, since I am super curious about this. Because I definitely assumed we'd just be getting our standard. Interesting. One other, I guess, note about the higher sub tiers, right? Like the $10 sub counts as 2 subs as far as like emote unlocks, as you might imagine. And the $25 one counts as 6 emote unlock, so it's like gets 1 extra emote unlock progress sort of thing going on there. We get spreadsheets. Yeah, I love the 7-legged spider. That's great. That is great. Yeah, I mean maybe Slug. I mean, when they sent out like the like beta invites on it, like I actually specifically like noted like, if you want us to promote these higher tier subs, you should give us a better cut for them. Otherwise, we're not very incentivized to do so. Well, I'm in the beta too, Gilder, but I didn't see any info about the cutoffs. Or the, the pricing being different at all. For mostly inconvenience. And the fact you would get 1 extra emote counted, or one extra sub counted towards emote unlocks. But besides that, so yeah, the other new changes in Twitch, right? That's what we were talking about. How many boxes do we have? 8 boxes. The boxes are nice and neatly organized now. All like, 60 of them, or however many, I don't know. But yeah, so they have revamped the emote system as well. So that's a really good change that partners have been asking for like years at this point. So 2 improvements there that are not like fully live, but essentially will be within the next month or so, hopefully. One, they made the emote unlock progression not completely stupid. So before, the old system was like, you get to 50 subscribers on your partner channel, you can have 6 emotes. You get to 100, you can have 8 emotes. You get to 250, more than double what you have there, now you get to 10, and then you double that again to 500, and now you get 15. So, then 1,000 for 20, and so on from there. So, that was very silly and uneven sort of unlock progression, and now they have that much more sensical. So, it's something like we get like 9 or 10 at 100, and then like at 130 we get another one, 160 we get another one, so on. So you can actually like unlock emote slots very gradually over time, so that's pretty cool. And related to that, they're also going to make it so that emote slots are unlocked permanently, right? So like right now we've got 8 emotes, right? But we're below 100 subscribers on the channel, so that means that we can't actually change any of our emotes right now without deleting 2 of them. Because you didn't actually unlock your emote slots permanently with the old system, which was really, really dumb. But now emote slots will be unlocked permanently, and you'll be able to actually edit them normally, and you'll also be able to preview, like line up a next emote to unlock, so those are all pretty good changes for everybody, I think. Now, talking about the plebs, right? Or the other big change that just happened on Twitch today is the affiliate program. So the affiliate program is essentially like somewhere between just nothing and partnership for smaller streamers. Yeah, like, people are like, afraid of that EJ proxy, but, like, where is that actually going to be a thing anybody actually cares about? If that's a problem for people, don't watch that streamer, right? Like, I don't, basically, if that was going to be a problem, it would have already been a problem for just regular subscriptions rather than, like, higher levels of subscriptions, so it's definitely been weird that people are, like, afraid of that being a major issue. Like, I just don't think the tiers are going to affect much of anything with most broadcasters. It's just another option for support if people want to use it, essentially. But yeah, so the affiliate program has very, very low requirements. It requires that you stream like 11 hours in a month, something like that, and have had at least 3 concurrent viewers on average, and have at least 50 followers, I think are the requirements. That's from memory, but so essentially very low requirements. Like most anybody who's streaming on any regular basis will meet those requirements, and they can then sign up to be a Twitch affiliate, which currently lets them accept bits like any partnered streamer would. And then later down the line, in a couple months, they're looking at also adding an affiliate subscription button that would just have like one emote, but it would be kind of like I said, kind of an intermediary step between just a normal streamer and a partnered streamer or whatever. So that'd be kind of that in between. So that's pretty cool. That's another thing a lot of people are excited about as well. One thing I will, I don't know, explain or warn about that, though, as well, is that there is a $100 minimum for payouts on that. So, like, if you're looking to be a Twitch affiliate, understand that you need to receive $100 in bits before you can actually be paid out. So, if, like, you only ever receive $50 in bits as an affiliate, and then you stop streaming and never get any more, Twitch just keeps that $50. You never get it. Now, this isn't, like, super unusual per se. Like, it's somewhat standard in industry. Like, YouTube does the same thing, right? Like, you need to hit $100 in ad revenue on YouTube before YouTube will pay you out. But I think it's worth like emphasizing on Twitch specifically, just because like it feels like a very direct transfer, right? Like you're giving bits to the streamer, so you assume that they're getting them directly, but if they just stop streaming, then they don't actually get them, and just Twitch gets them instead. So, which I guess is okay, but that's not really your intention most of the time in that case, right? So. Indeed, Vox. Indeed. But yeah, that's the biggest, I guess, pitfall to be wary of with the affiliate program. It's not unreasonable, but it's something that I expect a lot of people don't know is the case. The other aspect of that as well is when you do get paid out as an affiliate, you have to pay the transaction fees of that. These aren't too expensive, but that depends on where you live a bit. It's a little cheaper in the U.S., and it depends on your payout method as well, right? So it's between about 1% and 5% generally for the payout, and like you could hold it and wait until you have a bigger amount to pay out, things like that. But yeah, that's all the fancy new shenanigans that have been added to Twitch within the last week, basically. Like, most of that just went live today, so that's... Yeah, maybe, Slug, maybe. There's definitely several partners that pretty much quit streaming not too long after they got partnered and stuff. I mean, that applies to the partners, too, to be clear, the $100 minimum. So, if we stop streaming and... like the revenue dips, like we would not be paid out, and Twitch would keep whatever remainder is there. Well, as an affiliate, 30%'s a lot to save out, I would say, but like I didn't even pay 30% in taxes for streaming last year, but what was that, like 20, 25? Going off the top of my head here. Less than 20, yeah. But that's also with write-offs and stuff too, of course. 30% is a good way to be super safe, but if you make very little, then you're going to be paying a lot less on the taxes too. All depends on how much you make. Yeah, so that's pretty much the situation there. Oh yeah, no, self-employment taxes are higher than standard taxes. It's not actually that much higher, but it feels like it's way higher because it's not taken out automatically, right? So if you have like a normal salary at a job, this is US, of course, it's going to vary in other countries, but normal salary job or whatever, they will take out some amount of your income towards taxes, and additionally the employer pays a certain portion of the taxes of that salary as well. So essentially, if you're self-employed, you have to pay what you normally would for your income, but you also have to pay what the employer would have paid on your behest, which I believe is normally about 7%. It's somewhere around there, so it's like an extra 7% or something like that. But it feels like a lot more because it's not like taken out gradually each month or each week or whenever you get your paychecks or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know if anyone has any other questions on in that regard. Feel free, for any of the stuff we talked about, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we'll hop back into Cosmic Express. How do taxes work? Yeah, that's definitely something that really probably should be covered in high school. I would say a little bit more in depth. I'm sure some high schools cover it, but how do taxes work? So, certainly a complicated question, but baseline income tax in the U.S., based on how much money you're pulling in as income, you will have to pay a certain amount of taxes. You will have to pay more if you make more money, and that's all graduated. So there's one like myth, right, is that like, oh, I actually get taxed less if I make less money. No, that's a blatant lie. That's nonsense. It works in tiers, right? So like maybe below $20,000, you got to pay 10% of that as taxes, and between $20,000 and $30,000, you have to pay 15% of that as taxes, and like so on. It's graduated like that, but like you do each segment up and go from there. It doesn't. You don't do the full 15% of the 30,000 because that would have been stupid. Hey, Frog with Tongue. How do unpaid taxes would be a better class? Nice, Mike Van. But yeah, so you're paying some amount of taxes on your income. If you're working a standard job, based on various things like your marriage status, if you have any dependents or kids, anything like that, you're kind of put in an estimated tier, I guess, of expected payments of how much you need to pay on taxes, right? And then whenever you get a paycheck, a certain amount of that paycheck will be deducted and withheld for tax purposes. And then at the end of the year, you're looking before April 15th for submitting your taxes each year. You kind of you'll get a form from your employer that kind of covers how much you paid in taxes off of how much income, and you punch all that information in. And you'll be able to see that, oh, okay, based on the automatic payments, I overpaid slightly, so I'll be getting $100 back as a rebate for taxes, or I didn't pay quite as much as I needed to, so I'm gonna have to pay $200 in taxes or whatever. So that's That's kind of the basics. Like if you're working a normal job, it's not too complicated and too tricky to use, and you kind of just will get a form. You'll be able to punch in some numbers from that form on a website like taxact.com or something like that, and then it'll kind of go step by step and tell you what you need to do. Hey, Coolatron. And Colette, welcome. Yeah, that's the thing you can do as well, Colette. Like, that's something I could definitely consider doing. The year before last, so 2015, I made a little enough money both from the thrift store job and from streaming that I got a small rebate. But 2016, thanks to you guys being awesome, I made more on streaming, and I also made a little bit more at the thrift store job. So that all combined ended up meaning I owed about $600 or so for 2016. We'll be back to Cosmic Express soon enough, Coolatron. This wasn't always a tax discussion stream. Yeah, it gets a lot more complicated when you're talking self-employment stuff. Even then, it's not like the end of the world. It's a lot easier if you have an accountant or CPA or whatever to work with. You can certainly do it yourself. It's moderately time-consuming, takes several hours to go through, and it gets further complicated if you got multiple income sources, and technically you're supposed to be separating things as different businesses if they're kind of not operating under the same general concept, and it can get a little messy to do it exactly how you're supposed to do it, for sure. Sure, Slug, yeah. There's plenty of ways to complicate it. But hopefully that at least kind of gives you a basic idea of what you're looking at. It's not too complicated if you're just working a normal job, or even if you're I guess the most important thing to note is if you are self-employed in some fashion, don't forget that you have to pay taxes, because eventually that'll come back to bite you if you don't. There's definitely been, say, streamers that were partnered for, a couple of years and didn't pay taxes. They didn't know about it or didn't care, one or the other. And a couple of years later, it's like, oh, I owe several thousands of dollars. This is a problem. Yeah, that's another thing that gets complicated with self-employment, Colette. If you make more than 10,000 in a year? Something like that. If you make a certain amount of money per year, you're supposed to pay quarterly estimates of how much, basically an estimate of how much you would need to pay for taxes, rather than just waiting till the end of the year, sort of stuff, so lots of things like that. But yeah, hopefully that was informative to those who cared, and not entirely boring to those who didn't. And feel free to ask other questions, but we'll hop back here. So this is bad. Okay, so basically, with this cutoff here, that means we kind of have to almost start with, something like this. We don't have to start with it, but we have to get that at some point, right? This has to be a thing that exists. Because otherwise there's no way to get this guy right here. And then still make it out of this exit here. And then, yeah, figuring out actually what you can deduct for self-employment can be kind of wonky too, right? Like, if you have like a dedicated like office space basically in your house, you can deduct the utility expenses for that office space. But if you use that room for non-business stuff, like say you're in a bedroom with a personal computer that you're using outside of your business, that you can't deduct that, and yeah, there's all sorts of shenanigans. How do we pick these guys up and then still deliver these guys as well? I know this is not viable, I'm just kind of looking at it anyway. Oh, we gotta do something fancy with like slinging along the backside here. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna end up doing something like this, and that's fine. Okay. Not fine. Not fine. Never mind, it's not fine. Gonna end up doing something like that, and it's maybe fine. No, that's still very not fine. But how is this all gonna work? And to be clear, for anyone that's just joined it, we're trying to get to the top exit here. We've already gotten the bottom exit. And theoretically, we could have enough room to like go something like way the crap back here or something. How do we get this guy specifically is problem? If we like go down here, no, I mean that's fine. We could still potentially loop back up here and grab these guys. Like I'm not even worried about purple right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to make orange work at all. So something like that would work. I kind of feel like this is wrong just because I'm not going along the backside here, but that's technically feasible. All right, let's look at this as a possibility. That's disgusting. Like this isn't gonna work. This is super not gonna work. Okay. Well, the train state rules are pretty straightforward, but it can still be hard to visualize it. Like, mostly it's just logical what you would expect things to be. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Sling. So therefore, like, I was not able to deduct the room I'm in, for example. Because it also serves as a bedroom, and I use the computer outside of streaming. But then, of course, like, this microphone I'm using was certainly a deduction, like... There's no reason I would have this microphone otherwise. use the box fort for purposes other than streaming. Unfortunately, the box fort didn't cost me any money, so I can't. There's nothing to deduct there. But... if the washing machine was bought like entirely for that purpose and doesn't do anything else on one, then you could probably do so. It's pretty sketch though. Can I like walk past here out of curiosity? No, that automatically connects. Okay, so if I want to loop around back, it has to be through there. Actually, before I do that, there's really no other way to get this, right? This guy, it has to be like that. Yeah, okay. Hey. There we go. Let's try that. Bucks for security. Well, so, first of all, a lot of those came from charity, so to speak. Like, the extra boxes we would have just broken down at the thrift store. Secondly, donations to charity actually don't really do much for you tax deduction-wise, unless they're massive. Pretty much all of that ends up falling under standard deduction amounts, which is generally going to be more than the value of whatever you're donating to charity. So, especially if you have a normal job, just like a normal wage job, there's like no reason to grab a receipt when dropping stuff off at a thrift store or whatever, because you have $6,300 in standard deduction that you just take and you're not going to surpass, so. There you go, Music Dad. Pretty much has to exit on the bottom, right? Like exiting over here. I don't see that working. It doesn't have to be like directly down here though. It could be any number of things like that. This is all I'm confident in as far as the level goes. I'm gonna be sad when one of these things is wrong, too. So we need to get this... I mean, we figured out a way to make that technically work, right? No, we didn't, because that really was completely untenable, wasn't it? I mean, like, those could be the last ones, but that doesn't really work either. How do I break into this nonsense from the start in the purple deliveries? Hey, Super Iron Bomb. And stuff like this don't work either. And that's not gonna work. Mayonnaise. How is this ever going to work? How is my basic premise wrong? Because it feels like this is wrong too. I mean, maybe there's a way to make all of the orange last. Seems like nonsense. Also, that doesn't quite work anyway, unless we go down, which is just so right out. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Wait, we can totally trap these guys and still we can get the oranges out that way. Alright, what if my premise is not correct? What if this can be over here? Is that the thing that makes me... Oh, maybe it does. Maybe? Yeah, this actually looks possible. So maybe this is a thing. Just, like, kind of spitball in here, you know, get like a... Those guys get dropped. Oh, man. This doesn't look like a thing anymore. Actually, oh, okay, what if we actually, like... No, that doesn't work. We start there. So that would actually need to be our finish. And if that's our finish, then we have to use this channel just to get out. Not for picking dudes up. Which means this doesn't work. But, is that actually true? No, because this way we would have to be going this way to make that work, right? Technically this could be like over here, though. That doesn't really make a difference. It seems bad, but I'm trying to figure out any other way to make oranges work here. We're not getting it. There's really no way like this could come in that way. Like no matter how we slice that, if this is going into this road that way, we're never making it up here to this exit. So that can't be a thing. So it would have to be this way through, which doesn't work. Okay. Is there any other way this coming out here works? Because we already looked at seemingly all the ways that go down here didn't work. So we're gonna find the nice impossibility of both paths again. Yeah, tax code being complex is pretty garbage, and it's something that companies like TurboTax have lobbied for, to keep the tax code excessively complicated so people are incentivized to buy their stupid software. So you get little fun bits of garbage like that. Yeah, it did, Slug. Steam cards are also a pain in the butt to sell because you need a smartphone to be able to sell Steam cards anymore. I don't have a smartphone, so I've got like 6 pages of Steam cards sitting around. I just don't want them. I just like sell them at like 1 cent less than what they're going for. Give me my like $5 and whatever. I don't. But I can't Can't do it. This looks super impossible to do this way. So I'm still wanting to keep looking at this just to make sure, but yeah, this doesn't really work, right? So that requires going in from this side to pick people up, and then somehow not. Yeah, so that's just not going to work. So it has to be this, like we originally thought. And since it has to be this, we need this. Even though we've already determined this is pretty impossible. So we need this. This is the only way to pick this guy up. Technically, well, there's only one way that really makes sense, right? Like, we figured out if we exit this way, like, that's just on the wrong side. It's just not going to be possible. So we have to exit from this side and come in from this side. Well, regardless of the 15-day hold Super Bike-Man, it just doesn't let me sell them at all. It basically says, like, oh, well, you can't sell them for 15 days, but it doesn't ever sell them ever. It refuses to. What if we do this? This seems like the only way this can possibly work, and this seems like it might work. Yeah, this looks great. No, it doesn't. Damn it. Looks great other than the fact I, like, blatantly can't get to the exit. Everyone's delivered, though. That's good enough, right? Right, if we go around the backside, like, we have to just exit, and that doesn't work. Well, I mean, it could, depending on the timing. Yeah, formal fighting. The rocket is just a block. It means you can't go onto that square. The crash rocket inside the atmosphere-controlled dome is a little silly if you think about it, but yeah, we should repurpose the rocket. That'd be good. So now you're just making me think about Factorio again. There were loose discussions about the next time I play Factorio, I would do it without any conveyor belts. I don't know if that would be a fun challenge or just like something that would make me hate life. It might even be both. Alright, so we just can't go around the backside unless that's like the end. So let's get rid of some of this garbage. So we can't start with these guys. It's mostly what that boils down to. Yep, Factorio got rid of alien artifacts. Now you get science. Well, what is it? Exploratory science, I guess, from launching rockets. So it both gives a kind of purpose to launching rockets, and also feeds into infinite science possibilities now. So if you want to expand indefinitely, you can. Certainly don't feel very close, Crazy. I feel like I'm just where I've been. That I need this loop and this goes down here. That's all I got. Let's see. What if we do start here? Let's yeah, we can do something like this. Wait, this actually works, doesn't it? Hey, apparently I was really close, you guys. I did launch some bricks into space. That's a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. What we got in the land of portals now? Two train cars. Okay. Made sure we didn't have a 3. That seemed like that would be way too easy, but. Not quite. This is kind of interesting. I mean, I like this idea. Oh, that's no good, because then we don't get this guy. Well, why don't we go straight and have them bounce, and we pick up both of those. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. And yeah, we can never actually get to this guy this way. Is this still the same issue? Yeah, because there's only one block here. Original idea. Well, what if we don't use a portal to start? What if we like loop down this way to start? Something like that. Potentially gives me a little more room to do things, because then I can loop back around here. Yeah, that could be pretty good. I haven't been paying close enough attention to actually know if that's right. Let's see what happens. It seemed pretty good. Yeah, cool. That level looks like one that has multiple answers. Oh man, I don't know if I want to do another, like, alternate path ones, but every time I've done one of those alternate path ones, the alternate path is so much harder than the normal path. There's a picnic table. Two-seater. 2 question mark boxes that we need to get one of each into, huh? I can only assume the easy option of getting both of these guys into both of these is not correct. It certainly seems like something that would be incorrect. Is this, good? Did I just destroy this? I did! Sometimes we can crush him. Sometimes we get him super fast. I'm pretty happy with how fast I sold that one. Okay, 1-seater. With a mailbox easily ruining everything. Oh no, the mailbox. Mailbox plus 1-seater plus purple has to go in the middle. Makes this interesting. Alright, let's see. What if we, is that gonna be enough room to finagle? It's not. No. No. Oh, also for some reason I was thinking the exit was down and to the right. It's down to the left. Okay. This looks oh no, it doesn't, because I can't loop back here, because otherwise I would have just done a little double loop there and I think it would have worked fine. But actually being able to pick dudes up, not necessarily an easy feat. Kind of trying some weird stuff I don't really expect to be good, but We could do something like this, right? Maybe this is good. Yeah, that's actually great. Like, just, what if we try to deal with the problem first? Those tourist levels have been easier than other ones for us, for sure. Hop back to Orion's Belt. Oh yeah, the land of crosses. We got a one-seater for this garbage? Ugh. Ah! Oh no! And oh, that's not even gonna pick anybody up. Just to cover assumptions here, that's gonna be in the oh, it's not gonna be enough to drop it off. That's gonna drop it in the top one again, right? So, no, it's the bottom one. There appears to be no specific rhyme or reason to that. They're all pointing the same way. This time it's the bottom one. I brought up A1 for like half a second, Cryuji, and noped right out of there. Well, apparently this is the bottom one, but also I think this is probably bad to be in a position where we care if it's top or bottom. I think. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Because I can't pick up both of these guys. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Trisha. It's just like the order that plays by the map designer. That, chooses the order they're dropped in. We tried it going both ways before, Cryuji, so I don't think that's a thing. Like, what if we, well, this isn't the same set of boxes we're comparing to, but we can, oh, that's not gonna be enough. I never go far enough when I'm just trying to demonstrate something. So that one's the top. We can't, well, we probably could, couldn't we? Let's see. No, I'm trying to figure out a way to like demonstrate on this. But anyway, on the first time we were looking at that, we tried going in from the left and from the right, and both times it was the same box. That's really what I'm getting at there. This is awful, right? Yeah. So it makes it hard to believe that approximately this isn't the way to start. Wait, what am I talking? That's completely terrible. That's certainly not the way to start. What am I even talking about? No. Let's just block off one of the crossroads. This seems like the way to start. Sure that crossroads is irrelevant. We pretty much have to end up doing something where we do this and then popping back through the crossroads, right? Not necessarily. Let's not assume that's the case, because we can still do, I don't know, something over here or something. We got some possibilities. This guy's still left to be picked up. That's not actually fine, is it? There's no way to get back to him. Dang, man. I don't know what this is doing for me, though, if I do this path, so... Probably means it's a bad one. Although I kind of like... Not... What if we don't do our loop-de-loops here? So, this guy... Oh no, this is different. Dang. It's like, I guess there was a reason for loop-de-loops, wasn't there? Yes. Basically, here I like the idea of, like, essentially, what, like, coming over there and then, like, looping all the way back around, something that's technically possible, yeah, something like that. Like, I really liked that idea. Like, this guy could, like, just be, like, pulled off over here real quick, and, like, I like the feel of that. But we can't do anything about this guy along this plane. But maybe we can figure something out for him. No, we can't. Yeah, that actually blocks that guy off. In a hole. Or it blocks off the crossroads, of course. Take your pick. Take your pick. I like the crazy looping back and forth shenanigans, though. I'm a little sad that that's not gonna work. I'm like now pondering, like, cause I'm like, well, you could pick up this guy last instead, but then this guy's just as stranded, if not more so, yeah. Yeah, okay, so that basic idea does not work. Could potentially work from, like, here or something. No, I have to pick this guy up first if I'm going this way, because we can't like make him bounce like this, because then we don't have room to get up here. Which is a shame, because I like the way this is looking too, right? It's like, okay, we're using the fact they bounce off to make sure we get this guy first and deliver, and then pick up this guy, and that's all looking pretty good. So that doesn't look terribly good either. It's hard to imagine the exit doesn't approximately look like that, but there are other ways it could go. Well, this looks kind of terrible, but let's, I guess, see it through. This actually looks like the answer. Okay. Seeing things through, guess. I don't know. It's possible I still missed something there, but that looked like a workable idea. It's kind of some convoluted madness. Take that guy. Yep. That's really the prime lesson for this game, right? It's like, oh, well, if what you're doing seems like nonsense, don't stop immediately. Consider your nonsense. Yeah, we've actually got a lot of the bonus level options up here. So, like, we don't have to just play D1. We can play A through F1. Oh, they're color coded, right? Like, so I guess all the starting ones are pink, which is Orion style. And this one here, I guess, has the slime blobs. I don't actually see any that are Perseus colored with the portals. Don't know if that's actually the situation. This one looks way too simple to be... that frightens me all the more. Single carriage, 2 deliveries, 2 portals, very constrained movement. This is C star, I think, right? Like, oh, C1, whatever. One of the star levels. It seems bad, but let's just run with it for a second and see what comes of it. Oh no, that's not gonna work. But I mean, like, just give me a crossroads. We're golden. Hey, Arthur Dint! Welcome to the stream. The name of this game is Cosmic Express. So this is a puzzle game that just came out pretty recently. Dev's made several puzzle games. The dev actually, to this game, saw me playing one of his other games on stream, Sokoban, and was like, hey, do you want some keys to my other puzzle games? I'm like, sure. So that's how we end up playing this. I thought Sokoban was kind of so-so. I wasn't that impressed by it, but this I think is pretty good. I like Cosmic Express here. It's a way to challenge my assumptions. Yeah, that's pretty much what this is in a nutshell. Way to challenge my assumptions. Well, it ramps up Arthur Dent, right? Like, we could look at, like, say, over here, and it's a lot simpler to start. But yeah, basic premise of the game for anyone just joining is you pick up aliens and you drop them off somewhere. Well, you drop them off to their color-coded housing or what have you there. So that's what a really easy level looks like that over there. And then, I don't know. Grab, like, just looking at, like, other ones we've completed. Whatever. Just grab here. You got, like, multiple alien colors, and routes can get more convoluted. Your train can hold either 1, 2, or 3 dudes, depending on the level. So yeah, that one's like a lot of them. You don't even look that like complicated when we look at a solution like that. But some of those might have taken a while to get. Like this, how complicated? Okay, this still looks complicated. Okay, this is probably the puzzle we've spent the longest time on this game so far. This guy right here. That was rough. Yeah, it's basic idea anyway. A few of the other levels add some other mechanics as well. As you were just kind of looking at one that had a portal in it or whatever. That was C1 we were looking at. Yeah, these ones have little portals which work basically like how you'd expect, right? Go in one portal one side, come out the other side of the other portal. That sort of shenanigans. Thanks, Arthur. It has a pretty solid UI with it as well. Like you can start like dragging from the end or the beginning. You can like split tracks apart like that. Hit a drag around to clear them pretty easily. Hit R to clear the whole thing, which isn't like the hugest deal in a turn like non-real-time puzzle game, but it's nice when it actually like controls smoothly and doesn't frustrate you with that. This looks bad. Alright, aliens delivered, we're good, right? And I don't give up on solutions that look like they have no way of being correct, because those are usually the correct ones. Well, one of those. Obviously, several of the solutions that look like they have no way of possibly being correct are still completely incorrect. That is certainly also the case. What if we like go? Well, we can't do that. We can't just be like, hey, we're picking up this guy first from over here. No dice on that. And yeah, that's not gonna work because that's all locked up. Okay. Hey, Snarfy. Do I do that again? That's a very easy thing to do in this game. It's like, oh yeah, no, that solution can't work. And then dismiss it. It's a good way to make chat very, very upset with the situation as well. That's... Once we've already done this doesn't work, right? So then we have no way to get orange here. Yes. So we can't do that. That's also no good. Oh, I should also note, so the question mark block will take whichever the first thing gets there is. And in this case, we need to get purple to the question mark. If we bring orange past the question mark, it'll hop in and ruin everything. So that's another concern with this level. And one other mechanic is, here, we'll just demonstrate that. If you have two aliens trying to hop in at the same time, they'll just bounce off each other and nobody will take the seat. Oh no, that doesn't leave us with a way out though. It's like, that could deliver everything again. Once we've already gone that far, there's no way to exit anymore. So that's not tenable. That's even worse. Okay, so can't do that. That's no good. That also won't work, right? Because then we can't get to the exit. Dance with that to make it... Nah. It seems like a terrible angle to start at this, but... It just seems completely bad. I guess we'll look at the bottom some more and then maybe try coming in through the top portal first.